we're going to stay to the inside in that that blend line. We're going to open up and get some radius. We're on the throttle, coming all the way out. Nice firm brake. I'm in. The track all the way out. Come back to half track, mash the throttle, plant the front of the car to get traction, ease off the throttle slowly, hang tight left, throttle up the hill. On my turn-in cone, over to the right to the apex, open the throttle up, open the wheel up, come onto the outside. I'm going to brake to compress, car compresses, brake, off the brake, compresses again, brake to maximize braking force. Going right for the apex cone, firm brake, plant the nose to get traction on the front, stay tight to the right. All the way in and around. Right here, I'm going to look down into the bowl, find that cone, plant the front of the car, start and put on the throttle post apex, come out to the margin. Halfway, when I feel the car settle, I got traction on the left tire, now we're going for it. We're going all the way down, full throttle, full throttle, full throttle, full throttle. Easing on the brakes, being patient, waiting up for it, let up, turning in. Little rotation in the back of the car with the pedal, opening up the wheel. We're going to count down. 3, 2, 1, turn in blind. Once the car's planted, back on the gas, all the way out. Open up the wheel, come all the way to my track out cone, and back on the gas.
That was pretty good.
120, 130, 140. Braking early, nice firm brake pedal. I'm going to start to melt off the brake here, do a turn in early apex. Past the apex, start to put a little bit of gas on, open up the wheel, we're going to carousel around. Full throttle, firm brake. In, a little early, all the way out, plant the car, back on it. Settle the car, look for the 2 trees, down on the inside, hugging it close to the left. As soon as I get past this, throttle up, full throttle. Nice transition over to the right-hand side, opening up the throttles, open up the wheels, I put down the throttle. When you feel the car compress, we're going to brake. Off the brake, compresses again, brake. When I say compress, it means the suspension is traveling to this low point, and we're getting as much downforce, and that's why I hit the brakes. To maximize our mechanical grip. Back up, look down at my inside, find that internal cone, start to open up the wheel, on the throttle again a little bit, over the crest, left tire's planted, now we're going for it. All the way, so firm braking, a little patience here, melting off the throttle, blind turn in. We're going to rotate the rear end with the throttle. We're going for it. Entry speed needs to be 84. 3, 2, 1, in at 84. Car settles, back on the gas. I'm going to open up the wheel, track out, and I'm full on gas, and we're going for it. Let's go catch a Porsche. Firm braking, melting off, trail braking, early apex, back on the gas, open this thing up. Firm brake, in a little early. I want to be in early. Cone's not in the right place. Full track out. Plant the nose. Hug on the left. Throttle back up the hill. Passing. We can pass anywhere we want in this track. Compress. Compress again. In. Firm brake. Plant the nose. Back to your side. Hugging your side, a little bit of throttle here. Tap the brakes to plant the nose. I'm down to the inside. I'm looking for my exit. There's my exit. I'm on the throttle, opening the gas, over the crest. Left tire's planted, I'm going for it. All the way. We're using the whole track, all the way to the dirt. Back on the gas, firm, steady pedal, right turn blind. Rotate the back of the car with the throttle, uphill. See that Aramco? When that Aramco disappears, 4, 3, 2, 1, then we're turning. A little too hot through there. Nice recovery. Back end got a little squirrely. That's why I was off the gas to settle the car again and get more traction on the rear end. Firm, steady brake pressure. Trail braking in, early apex. On the throttle seems counterintuitive, but I'm on the gas. Rolling it on all the way out. Braking firm. I'm looking for my entrance, all the way to the exit, coming out, halfway, find the 2 trees, plant the nose, feel the tire grab, let the car drop, grab, and we're going for it. Here, nice transition to your side, losing grip, tires are getting a little greasy, We're gonna launch. 3, 2, 1, launch.
A little hot.
A little hot, but I wanted to do that so we could launch the car. So we went airborne right there. Tight to your side, eyes are up. Now I'm looking in, I'm finding that inside cone. Down a little early, which is where I want to be, tracking out. Top of the hill, left hair is planted, we're going for it. I'm using most of my right left flares for that traction. We're down, nice, firm, melting on those brakes, melting off, doing that turn in. A little bit of throttle, rotate the back end, slip angle. Uphill when the Ramco comes in, 3, 2, 1, blind, we're turning. Car's planted, now we're back on the throttle. All the way to the inside, full track out. What do you think?
Oh, very nice.
That's about 140 on the brake. These brakes are like so solid. There we go, that's the carousel I'm looking for, outside radius. Firm brake, in a little early. Find my track out cone, back on the gas for the exit. Looking for the 2 trees, plant the nose.